Okay, we're going to be seeing here in this video if Deschannel is actually worth building. Main reason why people like her is because she has a guaranteed way of applying severe wound. So Gwyneth does a lot of healing, and especially when you get to number 26, stage 26 here. The reason why stage 26 is good is because there's no more 4-star pieces, and people want to be able to beat this for Catherine. But a main thing is just getting rid of all 4-star pieces, only 5 and 6. So 26 is a big deal, but it's very difficult. And Gwyneth has the mechanic of healing a ton. So we need to bring in a severe wound. It's just not possible. He heals too much. You could bring in a billion damage. Doesn't matter. It's very difficult to be able to beat him. So we're going to be taking in Deschannel, see if she's actually good enough to be worth building, because this is a pretty niche reason to build an entire character in this game. If food wasn't as bad as it was currently, then maybe this would be a no-brainer, but because it's such a valuable thing and the guarantee comes from the exclusive one, you could just build her with effect hit just like a normal character, and she does have a 100% chance to apply it. But I'm a little worried that with there's no way to like refresh it besides just waiting the 3-turn cooldown. So do we have enough damage with 2 HP burners here to do this? And I want to say we do with Sigmund plus Hoff here, but we'll see. We'll find out here. It's probably going to be very slow runs if I had to guess, and maybe we don't have enough. Maybe there's going to be an issue with the Luna there, because the Luna is really annoying, and it's going to be up to the computer to take her out. Normally you just target her and it wouldn't be a problem, but it could potentially be an issue because she has the revive, she has the block debuffs. We don't really have much physical damage. One thing I really like about Gwyneth is, first of all, the gear's really good. You get effect hit, you get mastery, you get crit. So all really good stuff there. Defense is not bad either, as like the all 4, but also that second wave is really not that hard, which is really nice. It's just on auto here, we got to worry about taking out Luna. So hopefully we'll be fine. And once Luna's out, then we will be able to actually see if we do enough damage to the boss. We got here in enough turns, in my opinion. One thing about this boss we can time out. Also, we got to worry about Gwyneth ramping, which is a problem, potentially. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Definitely slow. Okay, you love to see it. Actually targeted Luna. Okay, so almost dead on the right. We have 150 turns remaining. Probably a revive coming through here soon. We're kind of targeting her. There we go. AoE procced. Kind of cool having the silence. It actually works on Luna there. So she's dead. Okay, now we can focus on the boss. This is the big moment of truth here. She doesn't really bring too much other than severe wound, and she just used it on Luna. So we're ramping up the HP burns. Hopefully the boss hasn't scaled too much yet, because it does take quite a while in this kind of scenario to be able to actually get those going. We have the severe wound on there, but other than that, that's all she's really bringing. A slight turn meter boost as well. I tried to take in not necessarily my highest damage, just to kind of get a realistic idea of how much we're going to be doing, even though this is, 2 HP burners. A lot of accounts don't have 2 HP burners, so it's hard to like intentionally nerf myself for this. But for the most part, seems to be whittling it down. We only got 50 turns. I don't know if we got enough for it. Might just get rid of Visley. I think Visley's like completely worthless here. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to leave this in, but what we're going to do is we're going to change the team. Okay, so who are we going to pick? I feel like it's kind of unfair to pick another HP burner. It was like a reasonable person to take in. Okay, here we go. We're just going to YOLO HP burner it up. Let's just see if we could beat it, period, with this. And then we can go to maybe a more realistic take. But at the moment, not really much built that I think we could really take in here. R.I.P. Glary. And I have both the A2 and the A3 banned for wave 1. So wave 1 is super easy. I think it's probably the easiest wave 1 out of any dungeon. Here's the worry. This is why I don't like taking Melia in my runs, is because she removes her own shield unless she goes first, but it's really hard to make her go before a Catherine. Now let's adjust the lineup. Probably just throw in Zia. I like her because she doesn't take multiple turns, and then we'll just run it from there. I think maybe a little bit extra damage will help push it. Also, maybe give us more turns to stabilize, because we'll kill the Luna faster, potentially. have much to say here. Kind of a bummer you just used the AoE. I would have preferred it right now. Also because it's Hoff, so he's going to do a ton of damage on the boss. Having the tenacity down plus the defense down too. It's really nice. But it's just, is this all worth it to basically just have a non-factor character on your team in Deschannel? Because she really doesn't bring much health. Okay, so we're at 88 turns now. Last time it was like 120. You can definitely tell, yeah, look how much faster he's dead. So hopefully she will target Luna. I think she just did her heal. Yeah, so it's not going to be up for at least a bit. But is it enough to actually kill the boss? Okay, there it is. Okay, so we have 5 burns up. No severe wound. There it is. Okay, already got healed back up. We have the severe wound. We're doing good damage here. So it's already back up to full. So not only do you need good HP burns, but you need to be able to put it on more consistently because he's going to be healing every turn. It's only going to last 2 turns for him. So this is my worry about severe, like having severe wound and putting it on just one character like this. Like I think a lot of people are going to have this issue. Like just imagine not having these characters, and this is what you get. You get a character that can do it once every 3 turns, and then it's still not enough. Even with, like, I would say pretty good damage here in all 5 HP burns are stacking. You got Zia hitting her. You got defense down 2 with tenacity down. Everyone's going, and it's still not enough damage. So I think this is a pretty realistic, you know, look into what people can look for. So I had a lot more success with like an Hizaro, for example, when I was doing this. And that was before the rework. He's going to ramp up to Oblivion. But yeah. There is one thing though. I do have my Sigmund with not much mastery. Like basically 0 mastery because I'm trying to get him fast and I'm trying to get him to survive. I don't think more mastery is going to do enough damage, especially when HP to mastery is very similar against a boss like that. We can do one more run if you guys want to see it. Here, I can just switch my emblems. So we can just switch these out. Boom. Now it's the damage defense one. So let's see, just to get the full scope of this. Full scope, we can really lock it down to see if it's worth it or not. We're going to run it one more time. I'll just skip straight to the boss and we will check it out. You guys, maybe we can, like, I can't rewind here, but we can check the difference in the burn damage just from going from support masteries on the right versus the damage masteries, no gear change. Could be kind of interesting to see just how big of a difference it makes. But I think we'll get a true idea if that's the difference between not doing it and doing it. Okay. There we go. A2 or E2 Zia is pretty sick. The difference, it's like a whole different character. Going from pure single target to all mostly AoE. Okay. We're on turn 8, around the same turns. Maybe a couple turns earlier this time. Okay, oh, they're really going after Luna this time. Got the silence, let's go. That's actually pretty clutch there. So she dropped 100 turns in. I can't compare it now, but I wonder how much better that is. I wonder if the timing matters on when she does it. But I think we're always going to have the HP burns up. Okay, so there it is. She has it down. Because the only other test would be to get her really fast and make her go before the boss. And then she can kind of like keep pace. But maybe what's happening is the boss is just out speeding her and takes multiple turns, so it's an unfair comparison. It goes from 3 turn to a 4 turn. And then it's already 3 turns and she's the boss is healing every turn. But then the boss laps her and so it's healing in even another time. Is probably what's happening, if I had to guess. Okay, severe wounds on. Are we making any progress? Because I think my worry with her, even with that, is just she's providing so little to the team that you have to like gear her well, put her in there, and she's still just a big placeholder. All she's doing is just one thing. So it's like, I really feel like this is just a regress. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Even if I do get her fast enough and do this, it's just such a feels bad. Like, maybe other people can make it work for their accounts, but like, my thing is I don't even want to make it work. Like, because she's useless everywhere else. She's not going to do anything for you. I think this is a total hard pass. Okay. This is as far as we go. Yeah. And to give you guys an idea, let me just show you her gear before we go. Okay, just equipment, just a whole bunch of HP and speed, nothing too crazy. Maybe she is too slow, maybe that's the big issue. She's just too slow, and if she can keep up, it'd be fine. But I really don't think that is the case, and for most people, I don't think it's worth building this character out just for one encounter at a certain point, and then she's just blatantly useless. And like, she's not even good at the job there. Like, she doesn't even do a good job at what she's supposed to do, in my opinion. One thing I do want to pull up, potentially someone that I think is better, that's an epic. Let me read this guy's kit for you. McGuire has a 30% chance to inflict severe wound on the attacker for 2 turns if he has a shield when taking direct damage. It goes up to 50%, doubles the chance, so it's at exclusive 3, it's a 100% chance when he takes damage. And that would mean that he's constantly refreshing it. And then he has a shield on his A2 and a shield on his A3. And then you could just be giving him a shield with like Catherine or something like that. I feel like, yes, it's not guaranteed and it's not proactive, but if you just pace him right with the boss, if anything, the slower the better, right? Because you just keep giving him a shield, and then when he goes, he gives himself a shield. But if you just have another shielder, then every time they attack, he's gonna keep refreshing his own severe wounds. You never have to worry about it. I just feel like this is better, right? That's pretty much it for this video. It's just a test on her because people are saying she's good. I think in practice, it's not worth it, even though it is guaranteed. So that's my take on this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree. And with that, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.